You're watching Talk of the Town on Cambridge Cable TV 2 and in New Concord on Orbit TV 9.
Coming up on this edition of the show, Cambridge Chamber of Commerce President Joe Sexton has the details on the upcoming Bid Bash. We'll find out about 4-H from Lesley, Jirles, and Michelle Fehr. And Shelly Zimmerman talks about sports and fitness science at Zane State College. All ahead on this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios, it's Talk of the Town with Perry Baranich.
Welcome to a brand new edition of Talk of the Town. We are coming to you, as always, from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. Hope you're having a great day today. Hey, our first guest is Joe Sexton, the president of the Cambridge Chamber of Commerce. Wait a minute. Wait. We're doing a show here, Joe. What are you texting or what?
I got to get this bid in. Oh, my gosh.
For what?
The Bid Bash. You haven't heard?
Oh, the Bid Bash.
Okay, I got it
Well, then
in.
I understand what you're doing then.
Yeah.
Just continue what you're doing. I'll talk a little bit.
Well, we're having this event.
Hi. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. We're having
Bid Bash.
The Bid Bash. This is what we're going to talk about very little on the Octathon. This is the old Octathon.
Okay.
With a new attitude.
And everybody knew the Octathon.
Yeah.
Everybody had loved the Octathon.
Been going on like 20-some years.
But a new attitude.
New
I like the attitude.
And it's called the Bid Bash.
Okay.
And what's new about it, we still have all the silent auction items, the live auction, the Chinese auction we're now calling Lucky Draw, but it's the same thing.
Okay.
But all those silent auction items that you had to pay attention to at the event, and
Sure.
you'd have to get up and see who had the latest bid and
Sure.
see if you could bid higher. You don't need to do that anymore. You can sit in your seat and use your mobile device.
Kind of like what you were doing when we started the show.
Right, what I was doing.
So
and
you can do it via the mobile now.
And now.
You've come into the 21st century, you know that?
We have arrived.
This is
Cambridge has
amazing,
arrived.
though.
But we opened up the bidding. We've got thousands of dollars worth of bidding already going on. And this is for all the silent auction items. And the end of all those will be at the end of that evening on September 28th. Which is the Bid Bash event at Pritchard Laughlin.
Okay.
So doors open at 5. You can come in and bid there. You can bid on the live auction items and the Lucky Draw.
Okay.
We have some other games that we're doing too. You don't even have to be at this auction to bid on the silent auction items.
That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
Jan Raymer, the director of the Wild, said, I can't be there, but she's all registered on her phone and she knows the items she wants to get, so she can bid on those and can...
And you're encouraging folks to bring their mobile devices, laptops, but you want them to register beforehand,
If you can get registered beforehand, and if you go on the Cambridge, Ohio Chamber website and scroll to the event, it'll show you the link to go to register your device, so that you're not registering for the event, you're just registering to bid on the device.
Okay.
But we will have charging stations there that night. We encourage everybody to charge up before they come, bring all their devices. If they don't have a device, come anyway, because we're going to have some extra ones there for people, and we'll have lots of people to help them.
It sounds like it's going to be so fun.
It's going to be so much fun. And the thing is, when you bid on there, it'll tell you if you're the winning bid or not, so you know whether you need to place another bid. It's very interactive.
And you can do this, you know, from the luxury of your home or wherever.
Yeah, but we'd really like you to come out there because we're going to feed people. We have all the restaurants bringing a taste of Guernsey, so little tastes of food. So there'll be food, there'll be a cash bar, and there will be a beer garden.
There will also be Kiss the Pig.
Oh, funny that you should mention that.
I want to know more about that.
We are going to have a live pig that evening. And right now you can, with the bidding on the bid site, you can go on and vote for the person that you want to see kiss the pig. So we have the likes of Ray Chory, Mary Beth Wright. Those two are very competitive. They want to win, believe it or not. Joel Asigo, John Criddlebaugh, Jeremy Scott, who, by the way, is going to be the MC that evening.
And there will be counseling available
afterwards. We'll have to have counseling available. But yes, it's you can vote. Every vote is $1. So obviously the one who raises the most money,
man. I love it.
The most money will be the swine smoocher.
And you may even put lipstick on the pig.
And we're thinking about some nice. Ray said he had a shade of lipstick picked out for the pig. So it's
I didn't know there was such a thing, but now we do.
It's going to be lots of fun.
But I mean, all this is to raise raise money for the Chamber of Commerce.
For the Chamber of Commerce, and to raise awareness of the businesses around, because the businesses are the ones that donate the items, and we want to recognize them and promote their business. So that's really what it's all about.
Exactly.
Just like our home show does. It promotes all of our businesses, and this does the same thing.
And you have a very healthy Chamber of Commerce.
We do. We have over 400 member businesses.
Awesome.
And they are so engaged. And in fact, our business after hours every month are packed. I mean, they really get engaged with interacting and networking with each other.
That's how you get things done.
Yep. Absolutely.
And you know, as the Chamber president, you have to have businesses involved to get things done.
And you got to get things done. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got to have everybody on board. And it works.
Wow.
Yep.
This is pretty cool.
It's going to be fun, but you got to register now so you're not doing it the night of the event.
Now, are there going to be other things during the event, games, anything like that?
Rob Stitch has been putting together all these games that you can play, which will give you the ability to enter a drawing for different prizes. So a grocery cart full of $100 worth of staples, food, things like that. Some of the gift baskets that are donated. We'll have the ability to play some of these games. There's a ring toss, and I think there's an archery game that he has planned. And the other thing we're going to do is called the 10X envelope. Every person gets an envelope when they walk in the door.
Okay.
They can put anywhere from $1 to $20 in the envelope, seal it up, put their name and their phone number on it.
Okay.
And then at the end of the evening, we'll go through there and pick one of them. And whatever amount is the person that we've chosen. If you've put $1 in there, you'll get $20. I'm sorry, you'll get $10. It's a 10X.
Okay, 10X.
If you put $20 in there, you'll get $200.
Whoa. Wow. Whoa. This is going to be very, very nice.
Oh, yeah. We've been up to no good trying to figure out all the ways we could have a good time.
It's the Bid Bash. It's September 28th at Pritchard Laughlin Civic Center. Great place to have
no charge to get in.
Wow. Free to get in?
Free to get in.
Whoa. Kiss the pig. Go online now. Vote for your favorite person, your favorite celebrity.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to keep bidding.
Okay.
Oh, look. I'm going to get it. How about that?
Oh, really?
I think I'm going to get it.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking Joel Osego, but that's his personal choice there. Yeah, exactly. But Joe Sexton, the president of the Cambridge Chamber of Commerce, get involved with the chamber, attend the event so you can help out and make a better Cambridge.
Yes, absolutely.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk 4-H when we return to Talk of the Town.
The town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys to teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Bill Dixon finds and sells some unique items and hard-to-find local collectibles. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge prides themselves on offering the largest inventory and the best customer service in the area. Visit their lot and experience the classic difference. The classic difference provides customers a service above and beyond what you'll find anywhere else. Their service department, body shop, and parts department strive for the best service and pricing in southeastern Ohio. Stop by the lot and browse their large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, ask about easy financing, or schedule an oil change. That's Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge. Stop by and experience the classic difference for yourself.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
Welcome back, and thank you for watching Talk of the Town. Well, you know, when you talk about 4-H, you're talking about such a phenomenal program for youth that prepares them for adulthood. We're going to talk about 4-H now. We have Lesley Jirles, the 4-H program assistant, and Michelle Fehr, the 4-H educator. Good to have you guys on the program.
Thank you.
Talking about 4-H and county fairs go together. You guys are just kind of finishing up the fair. How did it go, Lesley?
It went really well. We had great weather. We had one day with a little bit of rain. Great participation. You know, we have wonderful volunteers that really take care of a lot of things for us. We have our junior fair committees. They work so hard. We really kind of stand back and let them run the show. We jump in when they need, you know, a little bit of help with different things. But honestly, if it weren't for the volunteers and the parents, you know, we wouldn't have a program. So we really, really appreciate all their support. We're just kind of breathing now, taking a little breath here.
Take a breath.
Getting ready. The next couple months, we do a little bit of recognition for our volunteers and also for our youth. So it's kind of, people think it's maybe a little bit of a downtime, but honestly, you know, November 1st starts, and Michelle and I will be working on the calendar for 2018. So it never ends. We don't. I mean, we have a teeny bit of time there around the holidays, maybe around Christmas, but you know, it's a lot of fun. We enjoy who we work with, and we have a great office staff. And wanted to come and introduce Michelle Fehr.
Great.
She's from the area. She can tell you all about herself. Glad to have her here. She's been here since April, and I knew her way back when she was a little kid. I feel so old, but
we're at the age that we can say that now. You know, we can call kids. We can say that. Yeah.
But she's not a kid. But you know, when she was in the 4-H program, I've been here like 25 years. So it's been you know, nice, refreshing really to have her back and working with us. And she's got some really great new ideas, and it's a lot of fun to have her.
Okay, well, welcome.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What does a 4-H educator do?
Lots of things. We spend lots of time working with managing our volunteers and the education that we provide for our kids. We have about 750 kids in our program here in Guernsey County, so it's a fantastic number. And like Lesley said earlier, without the volunteers, we have about between 150 and 200 volunteers that we use. We also help senior fair with their junior fair volunteers as well. But you know, working and managing them, providing them with the resources that they need to provide those kids that positive youth experience is what we spend a lot of our time doing, making sure that we are trained and that we have our professional development as well, so that we can bring back all the resources that are available not only in Ohio, but things that we can learn from across the nation, to bring right back here to Guernsey County to provide our kids and volunteers with the resources they need to have a great experience.
And you mentioned, you know, that you are trained, because a lot of folks might think, well, you just show up and you start organizing things and everything falls into place and everything is great, but there's some training involved. Explain that.
That's right. I actually have my bachelor's degree in ag education and my master's in extension education. I have to have a master's degree to do what I do. And so, you know, a lot of what we do is research based. So we take a lot of that information and training that we do, but not only what I had in college, but, you know, Lesley and I continually go through continuing education as educators for our program. You know, so when we're doing camping, we have to be trained once every 3 years to be camp directors. When we provide the quality assurance training for all of our livestock exhibitors, we also have to go through annual training for that as well, to make sure that we've got the latest and greatest things that we can teach our youth and adults.
How important is it to have fresh ideas, Lesley? You mentioned that, you know, Michelle brings a lot of new ideas, fresh ideas. How important is that?
It's really important, and not to downplay. You know, I've had the privilege of working with Carolyn Wilson and Lisa Bradley, and we have a great office staff too. You know, Joy Bodner's been there for over 30 years too, as a secretary. So, awesome group of people to work with. I think the thing, and Michelle can elaborate a little bit. She's been in a couple other counties, so she's had the experience in Muskingum and Belmont and so forth, where, you know, maybe they do things a little bit differently, new ideas. You know, I think after year, you kind of get stuck in a rut sometimes, and you're used to doing it a certain way. We can. And so I think her coming to the county, and especially growing up here and then coming back, and there's lots of things she's expressed. She likes the way some of the things were when she was a kid, and some of the experiences. She has a strong family that's heavily involved in our 4-H program too. So really, all those things combined are just a plus for us.
One thing, you know, 4-H and family go together, don't they?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it really varies by kids as to how that works, because sometimes not only do they have, it's kind of a generational thing sometimes. You know, your parents or grandparents did it, and that's kind of how it worked for me. But lots of times, you know, kids develop new families. The definition of family can be broadly defined, and so some of them have their 4-H family, where they have their friends and their families, or sometimes there may be, you know, volunteers who have sort of stepped in if there's a kid that's sort of missing that parental figure, and so someone else has stepped into that role to help them with that. So there's lots of ways that you can define family, but absolutely, 4-H is an informal educational program, so what we do, and we provide the kids with the opportunities, but they need, you know, those volunteers in that family to support them and provide those resources to make that great experience.
One key word that I've heard through our time here is volunteer. That's what it's all about. I mean, you have to have volunteers to be able to do what you do, right?
You really do. We are so fortunate in Guernsey County, too. We really have. And we have that history, too, like Michelle was talking about, where it's grandparents and then kids and parents and so forth, all volunteering. Even our kids volunteer. All of our members do some sort of volunteering throughout the year. You know, we run the Shake Shack with the junior leaders, too. That is just stock full of parents, advisors, members. You know, my mother-in-law helps work out the Shake Shack. Yeah. She's what we call maybe a key leader, where she has a specific task for a certain part of the year. And then Jeff, you know, her son is in there too. And then you've got me in there, and then you've also got my daughter Hannah in there too. So it's just, it's a great opportunity for kids to learn all sorts of different things about themselves, about friendships, about working together, teamwork, that kind of thing.
And unfortunately, we're out of time.
That's okay.
I'd like for you guys to come back so we can talk more about this, because 4-H is such a great program.
Well, we appreciate it.
Appreciate that
Lesley,
very much.
Jirles, and Michelle Fehr, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Good to meet you, and good to see you again.
Thank you.
Too.
Nice to see you.
Back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town. Bundy-Lay Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy-Lay understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy-Lay Funeral Home.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Talk of the Town Show and stay up to date.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town, coming to you as always from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. My next guest is Shelly Zimmerman. She is a sport and fitness science professor at Zane State College. Man, I like your title. That is,
thank you.
Sounds so awesome. How did you get into this field? Because as we were talking here, this wasn't your first real choice, and it kind of evolved into this, didn't it?
It did. I actually started college in another field, and I had played sports my entire life, and when I got to college, I realized that I really missed sports. I really didn't want to play collegiate sports, so I became an athletic trainer. And it just kind of evolved from there. I switched my majors to exercise physiologist, and I have really just been in love with it ever since. I've never regretted the change.
Yeah, and you got into one of the fastest growing occupations in the U.S., fitness trainers, instructors, didn't you?
Right. When I first started in this field, it was not quite as popular as it is right now. There weren't as many gyms available, not as many personal trainers available. It has really taken off. We really look at the American College of Sports Medicine trends that they put out every year, and one of the top 10 trends every year is educated personal trainers. So people are really seeking out knowledgeable trainers. They want people who understand how to make them healthier, how to make them more fit.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. If you're going to start an exercise program or whatever, doing it the right way, you'll stick with it longer.
You will. You'll stick with it longer. You will avoid injury, which is one of the most important things.
Especially as you get older.
Especially as we get older. But we also, when we do it correctly, we see better results.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that we focus on with our students, is really understanding the science behind sports and fitness, how to do things correctly so that our clients receive the best benefits.
Let's talk about the program, Sport and Fitness Science. What is it all about?
We train students to become personal trainers, whether it's fitness, sports coaches. A lot of my students leave our program and go right into the workforce. They become personal trainers in local gyms. Some of them are independent contractors. They get their own clientele and they travel around and do personal training. But we also have just about as many go into the sports fitness, which would be speed and agility training coaches, strength and conditioning coaches, traditional coaches, taking on high school, junior high sports teams.
You also said that there is a course called the Fundamentals of Coaching that's offered as well. Explain that.
Yes, we actually, it's a new course. We'll be offering it for the first time this summer, so summer of 18. It is a course to really just help educators, people who want to get into coaching sports, who maybe don't really have an understanding of how to be a coach, do so. We put it in the summer so that educators, when they have the summer off, can take that course as one of their continuing education courses towards the number that they need. And it will meet 2 days a week. It's a 2-credit class. So we really are going to dive into the science behind coaching, because coaching or sports is nothing but science and math.
So there is a science behind coaching.
Absolutely.
Explain that a little bit, because I didn't know that.
Yes, there's a huge science behind coaching and understanding how our athletes recover from a practice session, how to set up practices so that they're ready and fully recovered to go into a competition, understanding what fuel sources that they use, carbohydrates, fats, how much protein do they need to recover their muscles, to mend them and get them ready to go into a competition. But also we look at the mental aspect of coaching, and how do we work with our athletes so that they're just as mentally prepared as they are physically prepared, because a lot of coaches concentrate on the physical aspect, but not the mental, and so we really will dive into that.
I don't think a lot of our viewers really realize that there's so much that goes into being a coach. I never took all of these things into consideration.
To be a good coach.
To be anybody can be a coach, yeah.
To be a good coach, you really just need to have the understanding of how things work. In math, and I'm not a math whiz at all, but understanding physics. To be a track and field coach, a jumping coach, what kind of jump do your athletes have to do to jump higher, to run faster? So there's a whole math and science component to sports.
So all of these things are considered in the Fundamental of Coaching course?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow, that is so amazing. So amazing. Again, just to reiterate the purpose of the Sport and Fitness Science program.
Yes, we want to turn out educated personal trainers and coaches. Whether that coach is a team coach or a one-on-one coach for speed and agility training. How do you train a junior high athlete versus a high school athlete versus a potential collegiate athlete? Looking at the differences there, but having an understanding of how to set up a personal training program for someone who may have special needs. Maybe they have heart disease, maybe they have diabetes, maybe they're a cancer survivor and they need special attention when it comes to, they just don't get the regular personal training learning regimen. They need some additional care and some differences there.
And your background in cardiovascular kind of led you into this as well, didn't it?
It did. I worked in cardiac rehabilitation for 15 years, and I loved it. It was a very rewarding job, and I was able to work with people with various conditions, and it wasn't always just the heart disease, but you know, and having that understanding of how to write an exercise prescription for someone based on their individual needs.
About 30 seconds left. How does one find out more, and how does one apply?
Well, our program is an open program, so you don't need to qualify for our program. So if you want in, you can get in pretty easily, and you can just call me at 740-588-1270, or just go onto the Zane State website, and it will direct you right to me as well.
And again, this is one of the fastest growing segments or occupations in the United States right now, so why not take advantage of it? Shelly Zimmerman, thanks for coming in. Pleasure to meet you.
You also.
I have learned a lot.
Good.
Now, I just have to apply that. That's what I have to do. Hey, we'll be back to wrap this one up right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
Bundy-Lay Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy-Lay understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy-Lay Funeral Home.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services.
That's going to do it for this edition of Talk of the Town. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks to our guests, Joe Sexton, remember, Kiss the Pig, Lesley, Jirles, Michelle Fehr, and Shelly Zimmerman. Hey, Meet the Candidates is coming up on October 3rd. It's going to be live from the Pritchard Laughlin Civic Center, and you can hear it live on 97.7 FM WILE, and it will be replayed 2 weeks prior to Election Day on yourradioplace.com, WILE, and live streaming that day as well. So elections coming up. Turn to ABC Communications for all the news. For producer director Adam Green and Perry Bronich, we'll see you next time on Talk of the Town.
Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge prides themselves on offering the largest inventory and the best customer service in the area. Visit their lot and experience the Classic Difference. The Classic Difference provides customers a service above and beyond what you'll find anywhere else. Their service department, body shop, and parts department strive for the best service and pricing in southeastern Ohio. Stop by the lot and browse their large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, ask about easy financing, or schedule an oil change. That's Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge. Stop by and experience the Classic Difference for yourself. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success. Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
You're watching Talk of the Town on Cambridge Cable TV 2 and a new Concord on Orbit TV 9.